Well, you guys, you're listening to Misfit One Lifestyles, and of course, it's your girl Elizabeth Colin, also known as Misfit One. Today's episode is going to be epic. We are speaking to an Emmy Award winning journalist. She's in Chicago, Illinois, the one and only Samantha Thomas.
Yeah.
How are you, girl?
I am well, thank you, Miss Fit One. You gotta say it,
Misfit
Fit
One.
One. Yes, it goes all together. No spaces in that. Miss Fit One.
Just one name, right? Like Madonna.
Yes, I love that. I love that. Thank you for having me today.
Oh, you are so welcome. I interviewed this lovely woman. Well, she interviewed me on her show. And this Talk to Him, Samantha. What is the name of your show?
It really doesn't have a name. Crazy. My show has no name. It's just because I always say I don't have interviews, I have conversations. So that's how I theme it. Yeah, because when you talk to me, you don't feel like you had an interview. It's more of a conversation style. So it's the evening show, but my hashtag is Talk to Samantha. So I
Talk
go
to
by
Sam.
that. Yeah.
I love it.
So that's it.
I do. I do. I love that because when I spoke with her, when we had our conversation, it was so inspiring. I felt such a connection with you. She's like vibrating on a different level. And when I meet someone who is new and amazing, I definitely want to share this person with you. So Samantha she has so many things she has accomplished. And I just want to say you are a title holder, right? You're a beautiful woman.
Thank you. Likewise, sister. Likewise.
Thank you. Thank you. You were crowned Miss Lincoln
Oh,
University, right?
girl, yes, so crazy.
Can you
This
put your
stuff.
tiara on for us?
Girl, it's sitting right here. This is when you gotta stay ready. I did not know you were gonna ask me about this, but this is the sash from college. Oh my goodness, with the years down here, '03 and '04.
Oh, girl.
And then in the black HBCU. They did it up at HBCU, historically black college
Black,
queens,
right.
putting us in the Ebony magazine. So I was in Ebony. Yeah.
Girl, that's like every black little girl's dream.
It is. It
For real, like we all want to be in Ebony. Remember, and Jet. Remember we used to
is.
look at Jet, the
Yeah.
beauty of the week. We was like,
Yeah,
oh.
you want to pose. And then I actually won 2 titles. So I won Miss Hall of Fame my year. And I was the first one from my college to ever win. And, I was able to be a spokesperson for 100 Black men. So it was like a national title that I held. I have my crown literally right. You want me to get my crown, girl?
Can you put your crown on, please?
Why you be acting up like this? Hold on. But I'm for it. I'm here for it.
You're like, oh, why you got me acting up and then you putting it on your head? It's like
While I go get it. Well, I got both of them here, both crowns. Good.
Oh my gosh.
This was the
So
Hall of Fame
excited.
one. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, you got to put it on. Oh, I got to sit up straighter for that.
You gotta-
Oh, get it, girl.
Yeah. It's
And
still
it still fits.
Love you. Girl, why you got me doing this today? I was not planning on. Queens, stay ready though.
Oh, yes. And other queens help the queens with their crown, right?
That's right. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you.
Oh my God. Look, I want to adjust. Oh, it's perfect, girl. How does it feel? Like, can you bring us to that moment? Because, I was never that girl. So I can only live it through the ones who have done it. So can you tell us about that whole process? What made you run? How did you go about all the things to be there?
Well, first of all, this is actually a little crown because we go huge. They get them real huge. So I wanted to be very, I was Cinderella for my coronation. So okay, I'll take this off and tell the story. Hold on.
No, you got to put it on. You got to leave it on. Leave it on to tell us the story. Because, I would feel so, I think I would clean up in the crown if I had one.
Yeah, I might do that today because I need to clean up the bathroom. So I'm going to clean up and get a little, I got some Lysol. I found some Lysol and clean up the bathroom.
Oh, girl.
Yeah, that's a delicacy these days. All right. So I went to college. I'm actually 2 years late. I didn't go exactly when I graduated because I didn't want to put the financial burden on my mom, but I knew I always wanted to go away. So at 20, I made the decision to go away to college. And I knew I wanted to go to an HBCU, historically Black college or university, and from a different world. You know, in school days, those were like the thing.
Goals. Yeah.
Yes. So I knew I wanted to go to college. I wanted to be a gamma ray girl when I was little, you know, cause school days. So
The wannabes and the
the jigaboos, the woo.
jigaboos.
So shout out to Spike Lee for creating a cool concept.
Yes,
For,
that we did want to do that though. Literally, we did watch those.
yeah.
If you were in that area, like, oh, I cannot wait. Yeah.
Yeah, so you already know. So when I got to college, girl, I was scared to get out the car. So my mother, brother, and sister, we drove my Geo Metro, which needed new tires, 6 hours away, and it took us like 9 hours to get there because we didn't know how to get there. But lost girl, my mother had to wind up getting new tires before she left, but she didn't leave the car. Mind you, it's my car. She took my car back with me, so I ain't had no car. But ended up getting a roommate. I didn't need it. Ended up getting a roommate from Wichita, Kansas. We still friends to this day. But I knew they had a Miss Freshman pageant, so I ran. I did not win. I was really upset I was upset because my competitor girl had a gold tooth in the front, and I said, "How?"
Oh, girl, no,
Yeah.
no, you girl, get out of here! I cannot believe that a female.
It was a thing down in Missouri, the goals. That's what they did, you know? Like, hey, Nelly had just become popular. Shout out to Nelly, I can't wait to watch him on the Dance with the Stars. But Nelly this was fall 2000. So I'm like, okay, so the lady who was over the pageants, her name is Mrs. Williams, Benicia Williams. She's from Chicago. And she said, "Who are you?" And I said, "Well, I'm Samantha Thomas. I'm from Chicago." I said, but I didn't win Miss Freshman, but I'm going to be Miss Lincoln. I said that as a freshman. And she kept her eye on me. And I ran against some heavy hitters. Fast forward to my senior year, I did become Miss Black and Gold for Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. And that kind of put me on, you know, the trajectory for running. But I ran against some heavy hitters. The Deltas had just crossed the line of about 30 girls. One of them ran. I'm like, how am I going to be her? Oh, it was in heavy hitters.
Wow.
But I knew I had something, you know, I knew I had something, Elizabeth. So I just kept just honing my craft and going. So this pageant, okay, my family driving in from Chicago, everybody, I made it my business. People would ask their friends to vote for them. I made it my business to get in good with the freshman class. So that was my winnings. Yeah, don't overlook the freshmen now.
Okay. And they always do. They always overlook the freshmen. Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh. So what did that consist of? Like, did they have a bathing suit contest? Did they have, what was it? Walk us through it.
Yeah, okay, so Miss Black and Gold did the bathing suit. Now I was a little bit more plush than I thought, but you know, when you're thick, you're fine. I was thick and fine. I ain't care.
Especially
but,
at the HSBU.
Yes, at HBCU. So, but Miss Lincoln, all we did was oratory and a talent, and we had to do like an intro scene. So when I was Miss Black and Gold, we went with Miss Lincoln to the pageant in Atlanta. So that's what you want to get. You want to win Miss Lincoln, then you want to go to Atlanta and compete if your school competes. So I set out as Miss Black and Gold in the audience, and I have my ticket. Girl, I didn't know you was gonna do this, but I still have my ticket. And it's sitting over there. I'm not getting ready to go get it. But they gave us entry tickets to get in Atlanta to the pageant. I wrote on the back of my ticket, sitting in that audience, when I was Miss Black and Gold, I said, "I'm going to be here next year and I'm going to win, God willing." I wrote that on my ticket. And it's on the back. I didn't know you was going to have me going all like this. So fast forward to the pageant, Miss Lincoln, I wind up, they called the winners. I wind up winning in a landslide. I won.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
And this
What's your talent?
Okay.
What was your talent?
Girl, so my talent for Miss Lincoln at the school, I did an oratory, a poem I made up, girl, a poem, just something I made up. Basically, I was out there. Phenomenal Woman was Miss Freshman, but I created some stuff for this pageant. I don't even know, just talking. So for Miss Lincoln. So as soon as we won, my advisor said, okay, it's time to go prepare for Atlanta. I said, I just won, Miss Lincoln. She said, no, you're going to win in Atlanta. I said, what? So I'm trying to soak this in. And so I said, for my talent, she said, no, for this challenge, you're going to be a magician. Girl, I was a full-fledged.
Now that's some magic right there.
That's real black girl magic. Before we was out here saying it.
Right. You had to study to be a. Now that is crazy.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And we went, and I said, well, she said she's going to be a magician. I told her, you know I'm black, right? That's what I said. And she said, yeah. Girl, we went to Petco and bought a bird, a dove. And I messed around and did. So I'm Miss Lincoln still. We're prepping for this, and my family, they like a magician. So I had to do the talent in front of them. I trained with the magician who was on tour with Cher. So we met up with him in St. Louis.
Wow.
Yeah, and he just happened to be in St. Louis. He taught me a rope trick that I still know how to do. And I think my talent was interactive monologue. But the bird, bless her heart, her name was Princess because I was the queen. So I just gave Princess away about a few years ago. So.
Oh my goodness. It's just so amazing how you adapted. Because they could have told me that and I'd have been like,
Magic.
Magic.
Who doing it?
Girl, so you were such ahead of your time.
I was ahead of my time. I always, and I'm grateful for that though. Like you said, adapting. And I've always been good at adapting. I don't know. It's just, I believe you're right about that, Elizabeth, ahead of my time and adapting. And I just believe you have to always, find some form of relevancy with yourself, within yourself, and make yourself be relevant. And that is adapting to change, because if you stay complacent and in a level of being, okay, it's cool, let's coast, well, that's all you're going to be. I won't be up here.
Thank you. You said I'm going to start writing on stuff. I'm going to be the queen. I'm just start writing it on everything just throughout the house.
I
love that. And you know what's great about it is because you basically did my whole format for my show, which is FIT, right? Focus, intentional, and transforming. And you did it all. You said, I'm going to win. You focused on that. You moved with intentions to get into that. So and you transformed everything, girl. Transformed the whole game. I'm just so in awe with a crown.
Yeah, I took it off. It's heavy, but heavy is the head that wears the crown. Come on.
And that's why the queen is so strong. Show them guns, girl. Oh.
That's hard work. A lot on the same work it took to get this. It took to get this,
And that's what I want to talk about is your weight loss journey. Let the people know where you started off at.
Oh, did you see the picture I posted? The last one with the white dress on. Did you see that?
No.
Girl, you got to go on the gram. Okay, so that was this time last year. So it was Labor Day.
I saw it.
Yeah, I've always been one to, when I lived in Las Vegas, because the West Coast, you want to look good all the time. So my first time, living on the West Coast, it was 2006 to 2010. And I have lost like a considerable amount of weight. But when I moved back home, Chicago, we work out, but we like to eat.
Right. Right. Yes.
And it's thick is cool, but
yeah,
you might want to be careful because you could be a little thick, but spilling like you open a biscuit. You know what I'm talking about. So you want to be careful about that. Like when you open the biscuit a little bit before it do the poop, and it's like a little bit of it poking out. That's how it was. A little bit of it poking out, but not.
I know exactly.
So last year I did a photo shoot, and it was for a company, and I had this cute dress, still in the closet, a Ted Baker dress, and it wasn't cheap. Okay. And I couldn't zip it up, so I was using every kind of spank to get in this dress. I was so determined to wear this dress because it had a little Gucci look, and I was like, girl, I'm looking in the mirror, and much as I'm a selfie person, I like taking pictures. I'm a personality, social media. Right. Coming from TV news, and I didn't even talk about my career, but TV news, you're always in front of the camera. I was a producer for a while, and that's how I won my Emmy, producing. But social media wound up being my way, but you always in front of the camera. So I'm doing it. They got all these apps. Ain't nothing wrong with a little face tune, but when you got to start cinching yourself on the apps, you might want to rethink your choices.
Wait, I didn't even know they had that.
Yeah,
Somebody
there's
else
an
was
app.
saying,
It's out. It's out. It's out for that.
but what if you, I don't understand, like people gonna see you though. Like
But
people gonna see you.
you got to make case of it's specific pictures where you do it. Specific ones where you got to wear the black, or when you go to events, you put on the black. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't do a real bad cinch. It was kind of like
Just a little.
just a little bit.
You just put that little extra dough back in there. You know that little
That's
part
it.
that was, yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
was still a poop out from the Pillsbury container. You're right. I gave a little Pillsbury a pinch. So that's what I would do. You got me acting up. So last I just felt some kind of way, and I knew that I didn't want to just go to a gym and be a number again, because I joined several gyms and that's what I felt like. And I said, if I'm investing my money into myself, and I just prayed, I'm a woman of faith. I said,
Amen.
God, lead me to where you want me to go to get this body and my mind right. Not just my body, but my mind.
Amen.
A lot of people just focus on exterior, but it's more than that. And I was driving down the street coming home here in Chicago. I moved back home after moving back from Vegas. I was a reporter. So wound up getting let go from my reporter job with ABC. I felt like I was on top of my journalism game. Ended up getting let go, so I was down again. Came back home in 2019 May. That's when I did, that was last year. So I'm driving down the street September of 2019. I'm at my heaviest. I'm almost tipping like 195, but you can't tell. You can't tell.
Oh, Lord. She had her heaviest 195. I remember wishing for those numbers. Please, Lord, let me be.
How tall are you though? What's your height?
Well, you got to. I'm put it this way. On my driver's license, it say 5'4".
I'm 5'4.5". I just claim 5'5".
Okay, so I'm not even. I'm like 5'3"
Girl,
and a
stop
little
it.
something, but I just claim 5'4". You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
well, okay. So I claim 5. So we here. I see you. You see me. Yeah. So, but for our height, that's heavy.
Yes. Yeah, that's very heavy. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, what? And I saw a sign, and it was like, you want to work on consistency. And I was like, I had been to this gym before with my sorority, and I remember just walking up these stairs. I'm like, I'm not joining that gym. You gotta walk up all them stairs. And that's when it hit me. Samantha, stop making these excuses. What the heck? You
Wait,
know?
wait, Samantha. I just have to
Yeah.
say, you didn't want to join a gym where you're gonna go exercise because you didn't want to go up them stairs.
No.
Not.
No.
I can't believe the things that people say, but I'm glad you recognize that that was just yet another excuse.
Yeah. Yeah. So I want to walk up some stairs. So I'm like, either do this, Samantha, or keep spending your money on buying clothes because you're getting, excuse me, for lack of a better word, fat.
No, this is talk the truth. Yeah, let's speak it out. Yeah.
You buying all these clothes trying to cinch in and stuff like that. But I still believe, I don't care what size you are, go ahead and wear some Spanx. I don't mess around with that, ladies. Quit playing. When I want to see, or if you need a little something, you want to be jiggling. So I called the number, and they called me back, and they were like, it was a voicemail. So I'm like, look, they ain't even answering the phone. Girl, she called back in like 2 minutes. I'm like, dang.
Hello.
Yeah, I
Hello.
got your message. It was her assistant. So the gym is black owned, black woman owned, and
Okay.
so Grateful is my sorority sister too. So they was like, can you come when you want to come to a class? I said today, but they was like, well, we're done for today, but can you come tomorrow? I said, well, what time? 5 a.m. I was like, 5 a.m. Who's working at us at 5 a.m.
And going upstairs.
and going upstairs? So I said, she said, well, can you get here early? I said, what? Okay, so I got there 4:45 a.m. and I remember signing the papers. I was out of shape. I was just out of shape.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
stay consistent. And I remember the first day we were doing like, what is that? What is when the deadlifts? I said, what is
yeah.
Girl, I'm like, what? So I knew in my muscle memory, like I said, because I had lost weight before in Vegas, my muscles were just waiting on, they just wanted to come back home. They just wanted to come back home.
Exactly.
So I got real, September, I just kept going to the workouts, kept going. And I remember one day, it was probably like October, right before it got cold in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And we had to run. It has to be like 2 blocks. Girl, myself, you know, the show, Biggest Loser, where they be crying. Girl, I started crying. 2 blocks. And my coach, I remember, girl, people running past me. I was like, I'm not going to say because I know it's a family-based program. So
Nope, this is, come on through. I'm telling you, this is where we could be 100.
I'm a sip. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do that because you know what? It's real. And I want people to know that it's not just them that want to cuss. I got cussed out many times. I got cussed out so many times. And you like, okay, keep moving.
That's what my coach said. I was like, girl, these women running past me. I was like, all these get in shape girls running past. I'm mad. I'm out here. I'm just like trying. I was probably going 0.1, a little trot. She ran up next to me. I'm like, of all these people, why is she next to me? She said, you can do this. I said, no, I can't. And you're so crazy. I am not doing this. And she said, come on, Samantha, don't give up. Girl, she stayed with me till I walked back up the stairs into the gym. And from that day on, she said in her head to me, we recalled the story. I mean, I was in tears. I was mad and fat. That's what it was. I was fat and mad.
And ain't nothing worse than being fat and mad. And a lot of people know it. Like, I'm telling you, everybody feel that being fat and mad. But the great thing about that, Samantha, is you made a change. Yeah. A lot of times people are fat and mad, and then they say, F it. I can't do nothing about it. So then they become fat and happy. You know what I'm saying?
Come on. That is so true. And Elizabeth, but one thing about when I stick to something, I stick with it. And even, I believe in consistency and even me with relationships, unless they're crazy. I'm going to stick with you. I'm going to help you out, be your partner, but I ain't got time for foolishness. So anyway.
Wait. Don't run over that because I am not that girl. I like that. I like that you said that. Maybe I need to, because I have no stickability in me. Like, I'm like, you start acting up, I'm gotta go. And I think that's such a great trait that you have. And it shows through everything, during your Miss Pageant, Miss Lincoln, all the ones you won, that shows you have stickability.
Yeah. I do have a low tolerance for BS though. Meaning I'm not married yet, but I date, but now it's just more, I see things more. I will work with somebody who I see is worth it.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So makes sense. Girl, foolishness. Now I used to have okay, you do one thing, I'm done. I used to be like that. But you can't keep doing the same thing and expecting,
Right, because that's insanity, right? So that might be me. That might be me. I might.
No, but you stuck with your goal. So from then it was the September, October, November, December, end of December. So I'm steady working out. I'm seeing okay results. I'm in better shape. I got real sick New Year's Eve. I really think I'm not. I think I had COVID because I was down for like almost a month.
Yes, a lot of people think they had COVID before they were saying anything about COVID.
I'm like, this ain't no flu. It wasn't. Mm-hmm. I mean, to the point where my mother had to take care of me like I was 5. And my coach was like, are you okay? Because I couldn't go to the gym like that. I'm like, I don't want to get anybody sick, And she said, well, when you come back, we're going to put you on a nutrition plan, accountability plan. So I'm like, okay. And she put me on, we have a subset group within our gym. And it just got me back to eating better. Now, I already knew every 3 hours eating, but I like some fried chicken every now and again and some Sour Patch Kids. Those are my weakness. Yes. But so she put me in an accountability group and we started doing just working better, like with intermittent fasting. I'm a big fan of that. I am. Okay. Because I think that it helped me. And
it's whatever helps you. Everybody is different. So then that's the key. Not everybody has to like the keto or this or that. It's whatever fits for you. And every diet work when you work it.
Come on, say that, because I'm not a big fan of keto, but people that they work it great, it works for them. But like you said, you have to work whatever it is. Correct. Don't just get on keto, you lose, and then you back scarfing down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that happens on,
It
on all
does.
of them. Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, all of them.
Intermittent, all of
Yeah,
them.
everything. If you stay, but you said it the best, consistency. When you stay consistent, you get arms like that. Like your guns are showing.
Thank you.
Gone, girl.
And this not
Ooh.
even a full flex I'm doing. I'm not even
No,
doing like
that's
that.
just
This is a real full flex. But
ooh,
yeah, I'm just
did it.
in that back, baby. You know what? You know how it is because you got the team clavicle. Team clavicle. Yeah, come on.
You guys can't see us today, but we will put this video out. But we both have our little our one shoulder out, that
Now,
clavicle popping. We know
now,
how to do this.
well, so many people say I need your regimen. I want to know what you did. The work.
Oh, girl.
I mean,
Girl, can I tell you, Love and Hip Hop, Jocelyn. Remember Jocelyn
yeah,
from Love and Hip?
I
And
love her. Well,
she's so real. So my kids are mixed. They're Puerto Rican. So, but she
mhm.
used to always say, "I'm a Puerto Rican princess, a Puerto Rican." And my daughter was like, "Oh my God, I know." But she did say, because she be working out hard, right? And she
How
says,
hard.
"I'm not gonna keep telling people that because everybody asks, what do you do?" And she used to tell everybody, like, did this and this. And so one day she said, "I'm gonna stop telling people what I did because they're not gonna do it anyway." I was like, "Okay."
Did she say that for real?
She said that for real.
Yeah, I need to adopt my inner Jocelyn because I'm gonna tell you, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of it. Don't keep asking me. I sit up and I told one of my cousins, well, I mean to say, I told somebody I know what I eat. And she said,
Uh-huh.
what are you eating? Because they, hey, skinny Minnie. I said, I'm not skinny, I'm fit.
Thank
Okay.
you.
First of
Thank you.
all. And well, what do you eat? I took her through a whole meal plan. Well, can I have some? So I said, no, I'm just I post my videos. I put some of my workout videos in my stories. I'm gonna start putting them on my actual Instagram page now.
Yes.
But I'm just like, stop asking me what I did the work.
Right. Yeah. Jocelyn had it right. Well, tell everybody your Instagram page so we can get on it so we can see.
I talk to Samantha. That is talk the number two Samantha. Talk to Samantha. I give y'all a little bit of my life. Who I'm talking to on my shows. I might post a cute selfie and a beat face every now and again.
Oh my gosh, you be looking. I was like, look at her, just gorgeous. And when I
Oh,
look at you, I see fit. That's exactly what I see. Somebody who is willing to put in the work because we all know, I mean, let's talk real, Samantha. Everybody know that baked chicken is better than fried chicken.
yeah, they know.
Everybody
Girl.
know that. That's not like it's not a magic pill. It's not a magic concoction. There's no tea that you can drink and lose your belly. There is, girl,
Not the tea. Not because I'm sorry.
right? No,
But it's
because that's
true.
the truth. Yes. On Instagram, I got so many teas. Drink this, gut buster, this. And I'm thinking, and what kills me is people who've been following me for this whole time and they doing all those crazy things but never change. It's like if it's a gut buster, why your gut not gone?
Girl, I don't know now. And another thing is, somebody asked me, do you wear a waist trainer? So I don't know if you saw my stories yesterday. I was doing sit-ups and I said, training my waist.
What? There you
That's the
go.
waist training. Some sit-ups and doing cardio and just not relying on these waist trainers. Because what you
Right.
want to, you walking around with this waist trainer on, hurting your rib cage, but you sitting up eating a gyro while you in.
Oh yeah, but that is putting the fat in the right places. What right places?
So
What
what is
I'm
that your thought on those things too?
so
Okay.
look, I was just like I did a whole show. You got to go listen to it about it with Kimmy Couture.
Uh-huh.
Girl, because I'm like you, I'm like, this is BS. I had so many people reach out that want me to do, be a sponsor, they waist train, talk about it, whatever. But first of all, you put it on, I can't breathe. I don't know. I'm not cut out for that life.
Not
And
even.
then how you gonna work out? Like I can't breathe, let's known work out. I couldn't do
Literally.
sit-ups with them. I couldn't do nothing. Like and you know, I do a lot of biking. I can't I'm about to pass out because I can't breathe.
You passing out thinking about that waist trainer. I already
Girl,
know.
yes. And so what's so funny is when I talked to Kimmy about hers, she was like, and you got to keep it on 8 hours a day. 8 hours a day. Like I cannot do this. However, comma, I gotta say, I got one of her waist trainers,
Uh-huh.
and it's not like the other ones. You know, the other ones are like rubber
Yeah, I ain't got time for no corset. That's what I'm gonna call it. Not a corset, a corset, because you setting yourself
corset.
up.
That's
Yeah.
right. And what's crazy is it is a different thing. And here's the thing. You can wear a waist trainer, you can wear a trainer waist, you can wear whatever you want. If you don't put in the work, it's not going to work. The key word
Right.
is work.
Work. I bet I know Kimmy does like alternative stuff too. I know she does
She does.
supplemental workouts because she looks
She
amazing.
does. She
So
does. Yeah. And she even said it. It's not, and but that's not what they saying on Instagram,
it's
right? We
not.
all see them girls with their little waist trainers on and they
And
sitting
holding the
back
pack of tea.
because
Sorry. Ooh, let me quit.
because it's the truth. It's all and it's always somebody want fast results.
Yeah.
Everything they were doing it fast, but you know what? It took us however many years to get to our fullness. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
We were consistent on that. We stayed consistent eating them fried chicken. We stayed consistently eating that thing. So, you know, to make that change, you have
Yeah.
to make that change. And
Literally. True.
how much weight did you end up losing?
I lost a total of 56 pounds since January of 2020. Yeah. And what really amazed people because what happened is COVID. And my gym, what they did, the lighting still good in here? We're still
Hey,
good.
look at girl, you still
Okay.
glowing.
Okay, because I'm like, look like my phone is adjusting to where I'm at. So we started doing online stuff because you couldn't go to the gym. And
Right.
I made sure she was like, come get equipment. I was like, okay. The day she said that, I went and got some weights. She gave us a step. You know, we could take equipment from the gym. And I got my 10-pound weight.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know I should have got some 12s, but I got some kettlebells, 15-pound kettlebells, and the free weights, 5,
Yeah.
8s, and 10s. And I just kept working out. So when we came back to the gym in July, people was looking at me like, when you say they look at you sideways, some of the ladies, because they had been at home chilling, my
Mm-hmm.
coach, she would see me because I would come consistently to the workout. She would just, everything that was gym class, and I worked with my where I work at the radio station now, they had me on double shifts, but I wasn't making that an excuse. I would get off. I was working 5 a.m. to 12:30. I would get home, work out from 1 to 2, take a nap, be back for my show at 5:45 to 9 p.m. So I
Show
kept,
them.
yes, I was working out. So when I got back in July, we got back in person working out in the parking lot because of COVID
Right.
restrictions. They looking at me like, what did you do? The work.
Bam. This is what we're gonna call this whole segment. The work. Because it's nothing. God, I love it. It's nothing that we can get quick and it stays. You know what I'm saying? Because we can shock our body and do like 900 calories and you know you're killing yourself. You're killing
Right.
yourself.
Yeah.
And you're doing your body such a disservice because that yo-yo, because I was a yo-yoer, right?
Okay.
Yo-yo. And yo-yoing not fun.
It's
It's
not
not
fun.
fun. And your body was like, forget it. Like either you're gonna do it or you not. But not only did you do this like almost 60 pounds, that's like a little kid, girl.
That's the little person, right? You know what? And I didn't focus on the scale. Yeah, I did not. And I did not focus on the scale. And I tell people that. I said, focus on how them jeans fit and focus on how them shirts you couldn't get in fit. And you know, them shirts you thought was cute,
Yeah,
but your gut was showing. Put that
right.
shirt on
Let's
and
see
see
what it
where
looked
that
like now.
that little area where you look like you was almost, some months. But look at that
Yeah,
area. And
yeah.
I
I
didn't
tell
focus.
it all the time. You focus on inches. For me, I'm an inches driven person.
Thank
So that's
you.
the size, right? Because I weigh a lot because I got a lot of muscles. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you did. You look amazing.
Thank,
Jesus.
thank you. But I don't care about what the scale said. But that was hard. That was an adjustment that I had to go through, and I
A mental
cried.
adjustment.
It's a
Yeah.
mental adjustment. But, I tell people when you are taking care of your insides, when you're doing the right steps, you're putting in the work, there's no way your body is not going to respond. Right. So
Right.
be it fly is just a side effect of you putting in the work.
Come on now. You say being fly is a side effect, baby, of the work. Yes, it is. And I think that for me and a lot of people, they like really they with social media, because we have to be active on social media, you and I. Sometimes it's like a gift and a curse. People love to look at you. They might not like everything, but they looking. So that's
Hmm.
why I will leave a comment under your pictures, and I thank you for showing me love as well. But I'm posting my workouts. Like I looked at somebody with me working out in December. We were in the gym, and I was doing like with the bar cleaning
Yeah.
presses. Y'all looking, and y'all looking at everything I'm doing. But now you see the results. So you was just looking, but
And
I'm
you was
actually
working.
working, and I'm working. So while y'all looking, so you feeling what I'm saying with this?
I get it. Yeah, they do it all the time. They look and then they're upset, right? So now then they mad and then they be, look at her trying to show out. Look at
Yeah,
her with that. No, no.
yeah.
And here's the thing. When you work out, even if you haven't lost weight, you feel good.
Yes,
You
you do.
pumping up your chest because you feel strong. You feel like, yes. So your confidence goes all the
Yeah.
way up.
And it was already here with a crack.
Correct.
But now you see the
because
crack. It
because
was already here. That's here.
Because that's the truth. I tell people Elizabeth at size 24 is the same at a double zero because my personality was, I was fly either way,
Yeah.
right? But now
Yeah.
I'm healthy. You know what I'm saying?
and
Look,
and different things are, you attract different things. And like I saw a post that said, don't get mad at the results you didn't get for the work you didn't do. So while you're staring at me and looking, and I'm trying to motivate you to do, you could have did what I did instead of just staring. Do
right.
it. So now I got so many people, where you go, what you do, and now they want to join my gym. Okay, that's great. I want you to do that, but still it's
Yes.
work.
Yeah, yeah. Give a shout out to your coach. Who is your coach?
Oh, Dre Nichols Everett at D3.
All
Dre Z
right.
on D3. She's amazing. Sister.
Yes, she is. She is. I could tell she is amazing because you are like when I train people, I would always say, "Oh, look at my body." Like if
Yep.
when the bride is coming,
You
I'm like,
say
"Oh, look at
that.
my body. Look at my body." Like I put, you know what I'm saying? So you can see that she's doing
Yeah.
what she needs to do because you are her body of work, right? And speaking of work, we didn't even get to your amazing career.
Oh, thank you.
It's
I
just like,
am.
tell us what
Yeah.
the
I never thought that I would do radio, because I just never thought that. But with social media now, it's like a twofold thing that you can do. You can be seen still, because
Mhm.
I come from the TV atmosphere, but I'm grateful for the station I'm at now, WVON, and
Mhm.
it's here in Chicago, iHeartRadio affiliate, and it has legendary roots. It's Black owned station, Black woman owned station, should I say, and been around since the 50s in Chicago.
Yes.
So to be a part of this legacy, and with my show, I'm bringing like a fresh roster of folks to the mix, and great talent at the station. I'm honored again that they've invited me into their family fold, and they do a lot of Black conscious talking and political. You get to
Yes.
me, we gonna have fun. I
Mhm.
take
Mhm.
light and fun, but I get to the facts. You could come on my show laughing and then be crying next minute listening to somebody's story. So
Right. Yes.
it's a
And
pretty
I
tough.
love that. It is really cool. I've been watching because you now have a fan in me,
Oh,
and
likewise.
I am laughing so hard when y'all talking about the velvet cake. Did you bring in the cake your mama made?
I did, and I ate. Yeah, I ate it on air for the people, because people are like, "Do you eat?" Yes, I eat.
Isn't that the craziest question? Yes, I
Yeah,
know.
you
I
I said,
know.
hell yeah, I eat.
As a
Damn.
matter of fact, I eat every 3 hours. My husband say,
Yes.
I'd rather clothe you than feed you. You understand what I'm saying?
Shout out to supportive mates though, even though you know what, well, food is life. But
Yeah.
even with intermittent fasting, people like, how do you eat 500 calories for a whole day? I just space out the meals. You just space
Hmm.
them out.
Hmm.
It'd be okay. I do eat, but yes, we did. Thank you for bringing up Rev MK. That means you really do be listening. Yes, I brought it for my crew. We did have my mother's homemade red velvet with the homemade cream cheese. Oh,
Girl, I can't wait to get out there because I was like, I wanted to. And what's so crazy is I'm not even a sweet eater. I can
yeah.
pass up sweet all
Me
the time.
too.
I'm a salty girl.
Okay.
Um, so I can't pass up French fries and potato chips to save my life, but that's all right. But it made me say, I want to try some of that cake.
You know, and that's the thing with being an influencer, and people get it twisted because a lot of people don't understand what an influencer is. And it is I finally was okay with taking on the title of being an influencer. And it's you being yourself, number one, being you, and influencing people to maybe step outside of their comfort zone or try something, and influencing the personalities. Oprah is an influencer.
Influencer, amen.
Yes. Those
Hmm.
favorite things for Christmas. How many of us put some of that stuff on our list? You know, how many wanted to get their Oprah hair? My hair before I cut it short was Oprah-ish. You
Right,
know,
me too, girl. Yeah, absolutely.
so on it, you being Misfit One, you're an influencer. You're influencing us to get out together.
Oh my gosh, I just love you and adore you. I mean, I could talk to you all day, but
Oh,
listen, everybody go out, follow her on Instagram. Give it to us one more time.
talk to Samantha. That is talk the number two Samantha. Hopefully, I can influence you, as I always say, to be your best you, because you can only be
Absolutely.
you. So be the
And
best
you
at.
have. Yeah, I love it because you have inspired me, and I'm sure you have inspired everybody who is listening, and I just want to thank you again for being you, coming out, shining, and representing Black excellence. You know what
Thank
I
you.
mean?
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Until next week, you guys, stay fit.